William Afton is the central antagonist in the Five Nights at Freddy's or FNAF series, embodying pure evil through his actions and motivations. His character is central to the lore, serving as a driving force behind many of the horrific events that unfold throughout the series. Here is an in-depth analysis of William Afton, focusing on his confirmed actions, personality, and overall impact on the FNAF universe. Early life and business ventures. William Afton co-founded Fazbear Entertainment alongside his business partner Henry Emily. This partnership laid the foundation for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a popular family-friendly restaurant chain featuring animatronic characters. However, Afton's dark inclinations soon overshadowed his business acumen, descent into murder. Afton's transition from entrepreneur to serial killer began with the murder of Henry Emily's daughter, Charlotte. This act of violence marked the beginning of a spree that would claim numerous young lives. Afton would lure children to secluded areas of the pizzeria where he would then murder them. His preferred method of disguise was a spring bunny suit, which allowed him to blend in with the animatronics and avoid suspicion. The creation of animatronics. William Afton's expertise in robotics and engineering led him to create several animatronics, not just for entertainment, but also for more sinister purposes. He designed and built the spring-lock suits, which were intended to function both as animatronics and wearable suits. These suits, however, were inherently dangerous and became instrumental in Afton's eventual downfall. Among Afton's creations was Circus Baby, an animatronic specifically designed to lure and kill children. His own daughter, Elizabeth Afton, fell victim to Circus Baby, highlighting Afton's disregard for even his own family when it came to his experiments and murderous pursuits, personal tragedies, and further descent. The death of Elizabeth was a significant turning point for Afton. Instead of deterring him from his gruesome path, it seemed to fuel his obsession with achieving immortality. He began experimenting with Revenant, a supernatural substance that he believed could preserve human consciousness and grant eternal life. This obsession drove him to continue killing, hoping to harness the remnant from his victims' souls. Transformation into a springtrap. Afton's relentless pursuit of his goals ultimately led to his entrapment in one of his own spring-lock suits. While attempting to escape the spirits of his victims, he hid in a spring bunny suit. The suit malfunctioned, causing the internal mechanisms to pierce and fuse with his body, creating the monstrous entity known as a springtrap. The transformation symbolized Afton's ultimate failure as he became a prisoner of his own creation. Repeated returns and final downfall. Despite his physical demise, Afton's evil persisted. His spirit inhabited the springtrap suit, allowing him to return repeatedly to torment and kill. He appeared as a springtrap in FNAF 3 and later as a scrap trap in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Each time, his actions were driven by a desire for revenge and a continued quest for immortality. In FNAF Security Breach, Afton, now referred to as Burntrap, makes another appearance, orchestrating chaos through his digital counterpart, Glitchtrap. This entity represents Afton's consciousness transferred into a digital form, demonstrating his cunning ability to cheat death yet again. Ultimately, his story culminates in a final confrontation where he is seemingly defeated, though his exact fate remains ambiguous. Personality and motivations. William Afton is characterized by his sadistic and remorseless nature. He exhibits no empathy or regret for his actions, driven solely by a desire for power and immortality. His fear of death and obsession with Remnant underscore his motivations, leading him to commit increasingly horrific acts without hesitation. Afton's manipulative and charismatic traits enable him to deceive those around him, maintaining a facade of normalcy while perpetrating his crimes. Key traits: sadism and manipulation. Afton is portrayed as cold, calculating, and utterly devoid of remorse. He manipulates those around him, including his own children, to further his twisted goals. Technological genius. His expertise in robotics is evident in his creation of the animatronics and the deadly springlock suits. Quest for immortality. Afton's actions are primarily driven by his fear of death and his desire to achieve eternal life through remnant transformation into a springtrap. After being trapped in a spring bunny suit, Afton becomes a springtrap, a horrifying fusion of man and machine. His survival as a springtrap symbolizes his relentless pursuit of his goals despite numerous setbacks. Afton's actions set the stage for the entire FNAF series. His murders lead to the haunting of the animatronics by the spirits of his victims, which drives the horror elements of the games. His complex relationship with his children, particularly Michael Afton, adds depth to his character, showcasing a twisted form of familial loyalty that only furthers his evil deeds. Now, it's important to mention that there's another widely known version of William Afton we should also talk about, the William Afton from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. In the 2023 FNAF movie, William Afton is introduced under the alias Steve Raglan, a career counselor who covertly uses his position to lure potential victims to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. His backstory in the film closely aligns with the games, highlighting his role in the murder of children and his creation of animatronics to further his malevolent plans. The movie version of Afton serves as the central antagonist whose actions directly impact the protagonist, Mike Schmidt. The relation of Afton as the serial killer and his relationship with Vanessa adds layers to the narrative, providing a direct connection between the protagonist's past and the horrors of the present. His final confrontation and apparent defeat mirror the cyclical nature of his demise and resurgence in the video games, leaving his ultimate fate ambiguous. The key traits of the William Afton from the FNAF movie are manipulation and deception. Afton's ability to manipulate others is highlighted through his interactions with Mike Schmidt and his daughter Vanessa, whom he uses to maintain control over the animatronics and cover his tracks. Sadism and control. His sadistic nature is evident in his enjoyment of the suffering he inflicts on others. The movie portrays him as a psychopath who treats his murders as a game. Technological control. Afton's knowledge of animatronics is showcased, but the movie emphasizes his control over the haunted animatronics and their supernatural abilities, transformation, and downfall. The film features Afton donning the yellow rabbit suit, leading to a dramatic scene where the suit's springlocks fatally wound him, echoing his transformation into Springtrap in the games. The games offer a more detailed exploration of Afton's backgrounds, motivations, and psychological state. His obsession with Remnant and immortality provides a deeper understanding of his actions and the lengths he will go to achieve his goals. The games also delve into his family dynamics, showcasing his twisted relationship with his children. The film condenses Afton's backstory, focusing more on his immediate actions and their impact on the plot, while his sadistic nature and manipulative tendencies are well portrayed. The movie offers less insight into his psychological motivations and deeper obsessions' impact on the FNAF universe. Afton's actions have far-reaching consequences in the FNAF series. His murders and experiments with Remnant are central to the series' lore, influencing the creation of haunted animatronics and the overall narrative arc. His twisted sense of family loyalty, exemplified by the manipulation and ultimate demise of his children, adds a layer of complexity to his character, making him one of the most compelling villains in modern horror gaming. In conclusion, William Afton is the epitome of evil within the FNAF series. His transformation from a businessman to a monstrous killer is marked by a series of tragic events and driven by an insatiable desire for immortality. Afton's legacy of horror continues to haunt the FNAF universe, solidifying his place as one of the most iconic antagonists in video game history. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to watch more funny videos like this one. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!